Okay. All right, let's see. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, okay. Okay, oh, and then let me go ahead and do what I need to do. Let me go ahead and change the font. Because there's a few things I want to do here on this section is I want to talk through some of these examples and then also kind of show visually some stuff. All right. Okay. All right, so first things first, let's talk about this hash set. Okay, so this idea of the set where we're going to have just a values, and if we have, let me first take that one out because that's left over from last time. Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to add strings to the set, and then we're going to show what happens if we print. Okay, what happens there? All right. And what's that toString method going to do? And then also, as we go through each value in, what's going to happen when we print out that value. Okay, so let's go ahead and compile this and run it. So now notice this is the order: London, Paris, New York, San Francisco, and Beijing. Oh, I already clicked compile. Run. Okay. Now notice that when we print the set, it comes out looking a lot like that array list toString method, right? And basically this kind of bracket notation is very common for any type of collection. But notice that the order that we put it in is not the same order that it is now, right? We get San Francisco first, Beijing second, even though those are the last to be added to the set, but not in that order, right? It's not just reverse order either, because here we have New York is in the middle. That's good. That's right in the middle, like it was put in, and then London and Paris on the end. So it's not just that it's in reverse order, right? Because Beijing should be first if it's just simply reverse order, right? So there must be something else the way that it's doing this, because notice that even when we go displaying the elements in the set, it's coming out in the same order that this came in. And then we did it like this as well. This is the for each method. We didn't talk about this very much, but basically it's what happens is that it takes, and for each object in the set, it puts it into this variable e and then runs this code with that variable. Okay, so notice that for each e, we do this, e.to lowercase. So instead of 2 uppercase, it's 2 lowercase. So what I said I was going to do with this was I wanted to show you how this works in Canvas, so you can see kind of how this this set is created. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this over into here and see what this looks like. So right now it's empty because we haven't added anything to our set yet. Okay, so it's just nothing, right? That's okay. So we're going to add a value to the set, and it's going to get kind of interesting here when you look at this. So I'm going to expand this out. And see it. Okay. All right. So wrong thing. Just that we have this 0 through 15, this 16 kind of buckets. Okay. Now, what that is that's what's called the hash value. So the reason why this is called a hash set is because whenever you put, is there a question? Oh, okay. Thank you, Nestle Show. All right, so whenever you put something into this set, the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to take whatever this object is, and it's going to calculate based on its value. It's going to calculate a hash value, and it's going to come up with a hash value between 0 and 16. If you're interested in cybersecurity, if you're interested in encryption, hashing has a lot to do with encryption and security and stuff like that. well beyond the scope of this class, but just to let you know, what happens here is that when this string London is put into our hashing algorithm, it comes back with a value of 8. And so what happens is that into this 8 bucket. Okay. Now, we add Paris there. Paris is going to be put into over. I'm going to get there because I think 2 of them get put into the same bucket. New York is over here at 1. San Francisco is at 0. I think Beijing gets put into 1 also. Nope, 0. Okay, it is a similar bucket to another one, but it's. The reason why this is important is because the whole hash that works is that it first puts it into this what its hash value is, and then within each bucket is basically a linked list where each one value in that list has a type. I think it's called the Java util. What is it called? There's another tape. Under 0. It's got a. This is it. String. Okay, so it's got its type, string, because I can't see how much it is in here. String and value, and then the next object in that linked list. Okay. So the reason why I'm going through all this with you is to let you know that what happens. So when we go to search this set for a value, so if we were to say contains, does it contain London, for example, it would find that hash value for London and then say, well, did you have it in here somewhere? And so the reason why this works better than just a straight array list or linked list is because since we know that it's going to be, if it's in our set at all, it's going to be somewhere in this group here, this collection here. We don't have to search all the set for our value. We only have to search this one subset right here. Okay. So that's how this whole hash works. All right. And then when we print our set, it just prints it out. And notice that the order here on our set, our order is San Francisco, first value, then Beijing here, then New York here, then London here, and Paris. Notice it's in order of the hash value. Okay. So it's whatever the hash values are. So if I were to change, okay. So let me change one values, not New York, because I want to put New York in a second time. Let's say I were to change, let's just add something. Let's just add, I want to change Beijing because it was in with a lowercase b. Okay. Because that was in the first, that was in that 0 hash set, right? That was in the hash value of 0. Because I want to show you what happens here. So London is still in the same place as it was before in 8. Paris is still in the same place it was before in 14. New York, San Francisco. What's going to happen with Beijing? Going to be in the same place, in a different place? What do you think? Oh, is it freezing a lot for you guys? Oh yeah, I see this blue circle thing. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Wow, yep, I see it. Wonder if that's going to be true on the recording as well. Okay, let me try something. Try taking my tablet off. And if this works, I'll just have to do a separate recording later for the tablet stuff. Okay. All right, so now what you should be seeing. Yeah, thank you guys for reporting that. What is it that you see now, and is it going is it kind of keeping up now? That's the question I need to ask here. Oh, you know what? This is not what I want. Y'all aren't seeing what I need you to see right now. Y'all aren't seeing Canvas. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. That should be better. Okay. So is it still stuck now? Is it not working right now? Like I'm moving the canvas around. All right, guys. Well, this is really important that this runs well in real time. So what I'm going to do. Well, hold on. Wait, is it better? Because let's go ahead and just do this. We'll see if the video recording worked out well enough for the first class, and I'll say, look, let's just cancel the rest of this because I don't want this until we figure out what's going on with my internet. So what we'll do is cancel the rest of this class for today, and then we will come back and pick up here on Thursday next week. Okay. All right, that stinks because I'm really excited about the whole hash map and hash set stuff. So look ahead in this. Well, go ahead and look at the slides. And look at the examples yourselves too. The ones that I have examples open here is the count keyword, list performance, the test hash set, the test map, and the count occurrences. So go ahead and look through those to see how those work, how well they work, and how the map and the set work, and how we can add elements and see elements and stuff like that. Okay. Sorry this didn't work. Sorry this isn't going as well as I'd hoped it would, but we did to be more of a real-time type of experience. And so what I'll do is, I said, I'll pick up here. I'll pick up with the examples and my tablet stuff next week, and we'll pick up from there. All right. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys in 1 week from today.